excusable of my time if I happen to go over. I did have something prepared, but I'm going to go from my heart. Residents, as I stated earlier, and I'm glad Ms. Judy Johnson is sitting out there because we spoke earlier. I had you actually in my statement. It was something you said to me 2 years ago when we did a drive by, I wouldn't say drive by, but around Newton County. You stopped me and said, Commissioner Sanders, you have awoken a county. You said the people are woke now. They're paying attention to what's going on, whether you know it or not. I didn't really realize what you were saying till I had people reaching out to me from various districts asking for help and asking how to fight for various issues. I have people in other counties. I have women who said that they want to run for office now because they've been watching what I've been doing here in Newton County. To get one of the highest awards from the president to say that I'm doing my job here in the United States as a commissioner is an honor. That was left off that proclamation. But I'm thankful to be able to sit in this seat because God always used me as a change agent, whether it's in corporate, where I help everybody get the assistance they need, where I had people who actually filed EEOC cases too because they were done wrong in corporations, whether it's in various industry. I've been known as the change agent. Ask about me, Google it. I've done this. I've been here and done this. Being a commissioner is not my first title of public service. You are a public servant without the title. The title doesn't make you. If you're sitting here because you have a title, God bless your soul, because you're confused. This is service. This is work. And when you heard me say, residents, it's time to organize, if you look at Rockdale, if you look at DeKalb, and you look at all the other counties, and I'm only saying that because they organize. They hold these seats accountable. They don't belong to us, they belong to you. Democrat, Republican, Independent, wherever you, black, white, whoever, they belong to the taxpayers of Newton County. And you have to let us know that. We don't own these seats. We don't tell you what to do. It's the opposite. We work for you. And sometimes elected officials forget that because they get a title thinking they're above the law, above God. But let me tell you, I said this prayer a couple of months ago. I said, whatever someone has done intentionally to me, God, send it back to them 10,000-fold return instantly, and the next day something happened. So let me tell you, God covers me in every step that I make. This may be my last time sitting in this seat. We don't know what's going to happen because it has been an embarrassment coming to this seat. I'm going to say that. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what God's going to do to overturn what's going to happen in this county. But it's time for you all to rise up and to speak out. I've had organizations come to me and come to some of these residents and say, what do you need us to do to organize in Newton County? We got your back. So be ready, residents. Don't think because if I'm not sitting in this seat, I'm going to be quiet. My eyes are so open that they would never be closed. Because I've seen what happened behind here, and it shocked me. See, I started on the state level. My mentors are all state reps. And so I started in state politics. So to see what happens on the local level, it surely shocked me. I was so surprised. My eyes were closed because I was working downtown Atlanta. I was like a lot of you, leaving, going, and not paying attention to what's happening until I sat back and saw certain things were not in the community when my daughter was in school. And I said, why is these things are not happening? Why are they not occurring? So instead of being the problem and talking about it and complaining behind the back, I stepped up. And I took that position. And I thank every one of you who stood up for your community. Because you have to speak up and speak out because these are your tax dollars.
Thank you,
This
Commissioner.
is your county. God bless you. And I was bamboozled too.